Hi there. Welcome to It Might Get Personal. Our guest today is Leah Reich, a researcher from the Bay Area. You have...
That would be Dr. Leah Reich to you.
Dr. Leah Reich.
Thanks very much.
And she is going to perform...
It's a song called Big Long Slidin' Thing, perhaps best performed known by Dinah Washington. I don't know if anyone else has performed it. You know, I've never researched that. Something I can research.
Yay! We'll be right back.
I've been in every bar, been in every honky-tonk, been trying to find my daddy with that broke down piece of junk. Ask everyone to help me, cried help me if you can. You know my daddy, he's that trombone playing man. Where is my daddy? Tell me, where is my daddy with that big long sliding thing? I even asked a man that played a steel guitar. He said that you don't need him to be moved 8 to the bar. He brought his amplifier, he hitched it in my plug. He planked it and he plunked it, but it just wasn't good enough, 'cause I need my daddy with that big long sliding thing. Well, then a knock came at my door. I said, my daddy's back. I opened up the door and there stood Piano Jack. He said, I came to do some tinkling on your piano keys. I said, don't make me nervous. This ain't no time to tease. Just send me my daddy with that big long sliding thing. Well, the first time he played, I asked him how it was done. He said, I blow through here, then I work my fingers and my thumb. I slide it right out. I slide it right in. I slide it right out, and then I slide it back again. Where is my daddy with that big long sliding thing?
Now what?
That was great.
Thanks.
One take.
Uh-huh.
I like a one-take song.
Thanks.
It's a good job.
I try not to, I try and, like, go out the bang. One shot, drop mic. We're out of here.
There you go. So tell me about the song. Why did you choose that song?
So, I don't know if you were, you weren't here. So in the 90s in San Francisco, we had a pretty, I was about to say swinging, but that's a terrible pun. We had a pretty vibrant swing and rockabilly scene that I was a part of, and it was a lot of fun. And at that time, I was big into wearing vintage, jitterbugging. I was a serious jitterbugger and swing dancer, and always dressed up and listened to a lot of music from the 40s and very early 50s, a lot of R&B, jump blues, swing music, everything. And I listened also to jazz and to blues and to soul music, which was, I had started singing pretty late in life, not until I was about 21. And I discovered Dinah Washington was known as well for not just her beautiful standards that a lot of people know her for, but also for doing some pretty amazing, dirty R&B that I absolutely fell in love with. And there's this whole world of dirty R&B that I fell in love with, much of which I know and love to sing. And I just think the song, and all of those songs actually in that whole genre, are wonderful and fantastic. And there's something about a song that is filthy and sexy and funny and yet never, ever, ever says a single foul word, isn't overtly crass. I mean, it's totally crass, let's be honest, but yet not crass in the way that we expect things to be crass today, and is full of double entendres and puns, and it's clever, and is just sexy and fun and dirty, and at that time couldn't be played on regular radio in any way. But now today is just, there's something wonderful about it. And those songs just thrill me. I think they're great. I would love to do a set of nothing but dirty old R&B songs, I think it would be just the best thing on earth. So I've been singing that song for probably, well, maybe more years than I would be willing to say on camera. So I love it. I think it's great. And I mean, who doesn't love Dinah Washington? But it's really her old dirty stuff. Among other, there's a number of other singers and blues shouters that I love who do the same thing.
So a lot of double entendre, and that's part of what when rock and roll started getting popular, when Elvis and Bill Haley and other people started bringing rock and roll to a white audience, that was part of what people freaked out about.
Well, rock and roll is itself a double entendre.
Right.
I mean, we all know what rock and roll really means, right? You know, to rock and roll all night long is not necessarily to enjoy the music of a fine band playing exciting music.
And
nudge, nudge. But yeah, I mean, well, that's why I know. I'm sorry. It is kind of hot under these lights. But that's why Elvis was like such a huge threat, because there's this. I mean, first of all, he's taking music from, you know, he's co-opting a lot of music from black culture, right? Which is number one. Oh my God.
Right.
Bringing it to white youth.
Right.
Oh my God. And then what is he doing, right? He's taking music that is about something that is inherently dirty at that time, which is, we don't talk about sex, right? And but it's, you know, everybody knows what rock and roll means. And then he's pairing it with this just totally gloriously filthy sex move. God bless him, right?
The hip wiggle.
The hip wiggle. I mean, that's not that was a pelvic thrust.
Yeah.
I mean, there was hip wiggling, and then there was just plain old thrusting.
Right.
And you know, I mean, when Bill Haley, like, that's why, you know, certainly Bill Haley took, when he, you know, sings, you know, I'm like a one-eyed cat peeping in a seafood store.
Right.
I mean, he didn't even clean up that line. He cleaned up a lot. They cleaned up a lot of songs in rock and roll, but that line made it through. Yep. Which is pretty great. When you listen to that song, you are listening to someone pulling one over on the censors. Yeah. Which always brings joy to my heart.
So do you think that sort of less direct talk still has a place?
I mean, hope so. I wish it did. I don't know. I mean, I think it can. I think it does. It has a place in my heart. It has a place in my life. And I know people who love it. I
mean, it seems to me like there was a while where if you listened, even when the swing thing was big, I was in Alaska and it didn't really hit up there. But even when it was big, it still seemed like, oh, those guys are playing dress up. But now, in 2012, it seems like we've sort of reached this point where all the music is available all the time, everywhere, and it doesn't matter what you listen to. People just listen to what they want to listen to now. And I think it does. I think there is this moment where, you know, we've got famous singers just singing about, you know, their humps and their balls out and sweat in places that, like, fine, we all get sweat in all kinds of places, you know what I'm saying? And it's all good. I mean, whatever. It's, you know, I think, like, the pendulum can swing pretty hard in a variety of directions. We've been a very incredibly... That's a nice turn of phrase. That's what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. But this one's going to have to get an explicit tag on iTunes. Sorry. But you know what I'm saying is, like, our society has been incredibly, like, we've been a Victorian society, and we've been an outrageously... what we are right now, which I think is a society that is so many things at once. We tell women that they should be beautiful and sexy and revealing things, and at the same time we want to just rein in people's behaviors and sexual mores and all of these things, and it's very confusing. And I think what's fun about these sorts of songs is that there's something just so great about, I mean, there's this one song, so Wynonie Harris is one of my favorites ever. That guy lived like he sang, which was, he sang hard, he sang filthy, he was known as Mr. Blues. I mean, he gambled, drank, slept. I mean, he did not sleep with women. I will not even say it. Wait, can we say it on, didn't they rule you can say, there was the FCC?
Well, I'm not going to say it. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Okay, yeah, let's hold off.
Because there was a ruling. Anyway, but I even heard it on Eric and Mike said it.
Okay, say it.
So mine on here is fucked like crazy, man. I gotta be frank with you on that one. His dirty, filthy songs are like. He does a song, one of the filthiest of all. There's another one called "Baby Let Me Bang Your Box," which is about playing piano.
Oh,
he does
sure.
not do that song, but so Wynonna Harris there's a whole series of them, and his filthiest one is called "Keep on Churnin'," which is about making butter.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
on churning till the butter comes. Keep on pumping, let the butter flow.
Mm-hmm.
Wipe off the paddle and churn some more.
So it's a song about Paula Deen.
Nobody's ever going to have sex again. Pretty much is what's going to happen here. You realize that now.
This is a podcast about music.
You've just ruined everyone's sexual appetite forever. Congratulations. No, but the thing about it is like, you think about it, and in some ways, I think that song is almost filthier than most of the songs that you hear. Like,
Yeah.
And there's something about that where you just think, you play it for people, and they just go, I can't believe he's saying that.
Right.
But then you realize he's never said a dirty word.
Right.
He's never said anything filthy. He's never referred to any part of him that you would not want your grandma, because we can't really say your mom's, because, but your grandma to think about in a
Right.
way that is untoward.
Right.
And I think there is a place for that, because I think at some level, I know I do, and I know a lot of people that I know do, kind of are like, aren't enough. Like, I feel
Right.
kind of gross. Like, can we, let's bring a little bit of fun and smarts. And
Can we stop saying lady lumps?
Can we never have said lady lumps in the first place?
Yeah.
We can't take it back. You can't put it back in.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
how do we do it? And I think there is a place. I think people want to, but I think the thing is it's like, these maybe are not Cole Porter level.
Right.
Wow. But at the same time, they're not stupid songs. They're very smart. They're fun. They're interesting.
They're clever.
They're clever.
Yeah.
And there's always a place in the world for clever. I think, especially when it comes to art and entertainment. And I think we want things to be clever again. I don't think we ever stopped, but maybe we kind of forgot for a while.
Yeah.
So let's bring back clever.
Bring back clever.
I'll do a whole set of clever.
Clever. Too clever.
I can toast to that any day.
Okay, that was Leah Reich. That was a good talk.
Sure was. Thanks, David. It has been an absolute pleasure. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.